on.
I got an AI girlfriend? What?
And George Sidini had brandished 2 guns from his bag and opened fire on the group of 30, all of whom were women.
Serious?
Which was entirely.
Alex is him. Alex is home. I was gonna say home. I almost said hung. Holy no, I'm joking. That was a reach. The fact that you ripped someone's eyes out because he was simply annoying. Bro.
I masturbate frequently.
Bro, I'm not thinking of like, damn, this person should say this. This person should acknowledge me. And if they don't acknowledge me, then like, you know what I'm saying? Like, take it out of yourself. That sounds crazy.
Bachelor who says if you're a single woman over 30, you're a dating has-been. Please meet every woman's dream.
Bro, they were spinning the Andrew Tate philosophy back then. Yeah. Welcome back to another reaction with Henry Rex, aka none of us score. What's good? What's good? What's good? And today we're gonna be reacting to YouTube's Darkest Channels 7. Let's get into it.
Today, more than anything.
Well, what we got going on besides horse shit on YouTube? We're gonna play At Dead of Night after this.
Nice guy must die.
Oh wait, whoa.
Must die.
Wait, whoa. What guy? No, well, hold on. One guy might die. I need to lock in.
Else, we're gonna do this. Nice
Audio
guy
good?
Must die. Nice guy must die. Nice guy must die.
It said nice guy must die. Why should the nice guy die? It was on my homepage, like the explore thing. I appreciate you, Pill. I appreciate you. I don't watch many games. LOL. No worries. So usually every stream is reactions and then a video game. And
my car.
Pill, if you want, you can go on Twitch.
This is a 2-bedroom.
nani11_ on Twitch.
Conveniently located.
And you can,
It's
like,
the final
people are
day of
actually chatting over
February
there.
2008. A 47-year-old man living in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, named George Sidini, publishes his very first video to YouTube under the channel MOS B46PGH.
I paid $79,000 for this.
Pittsburgh
in
is nasty.
1996.
Facts.
That's considered a lot. Believe it or not.
The upload, titled How George Pittsburgh Lives, was almost like an old-school house tour of sorts, as George proudly displays the outside of his home. Before then,
you know what's crazy about that? This guy, that's his car right there. That little Nissan Altima, that's the Thoughtmobile, right? Whoa. Isn't that the Thoughtmobile? 1. 2, literally, he's putting his license plate. Why would he want people to know where he lives? That's like weird.
doing the same inside.
When did you go to Pittsburgh? I don't like Pittsburgh. I've never been.
Oh, someone left it unlocked. That's not good.
I wanted to cut Troy Polamalu's hair off.
Pan to the other side.
Seemingly making a point of mentioning every minute feature in the otherwise dim and empty home.
Here's my big screen TV. It's my computer, couch and chair. They match. Dining room set. Shoebox full of old pictures.
To anyone who may have stumbled upon this strange video or Sidini's channel in general back in 2008, it would likely come off as entirely uninteresting and far from anything disturbing. However, to those who find it today, this couldn't be more different.
Why?
As the
Why is it
account carries
disturbing?
with it a layer of disturbing context due to the events that transpired after this first video was published. Events that have since transformed the MOS B46 PGH page into one of YouTube's darkest channels.
Please meet every woman's
Do
dream.
something.
Okay, so when he says like darkest channels, like how does YouTube not flag it? But YouTube will flag the most obscure stuff, like music and all that stuff.
It's all I can say. I'm gonna post
Obscured?
this and see what comes.
I did not say obscured. Did I say obscured? You know, one thing about me is like I slur my words. Like it is what it is. I be slurring my words like crazy. I'm sorry. You did, bro? I said obscured? Bro, I need to open a book. I love to read, but like I need to start cracking open my books. I need to talk to like a bro, I'm sounding like XQC. Damn, that's bad. Hold on. Obscured? Yeah, I'm from the streets. No. Can we acknowledge the fact that EDP videos get taken down, but this video is fine? That's what I'm saying. How?
Comes back.
And as I know, but I said voice acting while on the stream on the same device. Appreciate you, my brother. Yo, Pill, if you like the video, you can subscribe too.
To the right is my bedroom.
Without any context, it's hard to know what the purpose of George Sidini's first video was, if it even had one at all. The entire thing just felt so random. But within the footage itself was one clue that hints at the fact that George actually had a very specific reason for
Appreciate you,
uploading
Peel.
this,
Appreciate you.
with that clue coming in the form of a book on his coffee table.
Okay.
Okay, come over
Suspicious
here.
book.
There's some reading material that we're all familiar with.
It was called How to Date Young Women for Men Over 35, which was about as creepy as it's.
Oh, play the anthem? Oh my God, I'm struggling. Oh my God. No, hold on. Chat better go hard, big in the low. Oh, go hard. If you in the chat, better go hard. Big in the low. Oh, go hard. Chopping out the banner, it was so hard. This is chain anthem, better go hard. This is for you, Peel. This is for you, Peel. I appreciate you for subbing up on YouTube. I appreciate you so much. You're amazing. We're already up 2 subscribers on YouTube. I appreciate y'all. You guys are literally amazing. I didn't fall off. Actually, I fell off for that. I definitely fell off for that. Chopping out the bandwidth because we are lawful civilians. Exactly. We chop out the bandwidth. We try to get this shit the hockey way. You know what tells me? Those baby blocks just remind me of the old homemade Halloween costumes. I don't care what they're called, but they scare me. Oh, you just unlocked the secret memory.
My first guest today is a 51-year-old bachelor who says if you're a single woman over 30, you're a dating has-been. Please meet every woman's dream.
Bro, they were spinning the
Don
Andrew
Steele.
Tate philosophy back then? Really?
Its author, Don
Is he the OG? Like he's the one that created the Red Pill movement?
Steele had made a living as a dating counselor and life coach, creating
When is the
various
anthem
books and
getting released?
programs that were geared
Never.
towards socially awkward men, exploiting them with the promise that someday they'll be able to get the younger girl of their dreams, even after
Red
they
Pill,
reached
Nick
middle
Crowley.
adulthood. And all that they had to do was pay for his course, pay for the book, and dedicate themselves to becoming more desirable. And
Bro, he literally has the suit. Bro, he literally has the suit that everyone be wearing, bro. Literally, he's the creator of Red Pill. He's literally the creator of Red Pill. This is disgusting.
George Sidini was the perfect target. Despite having a successful career as a systems analyst at
Man,
a
that's
law
crazy.
firm,
Facts.
he struggled to maintain any relationships with the women that he met. It had been well over a
What a
decade since he
jawline.
last had a girlfriend, and despite desperately wanting one, George just seemed to lack the ability to connect with women on any level. Even
Bro, in these types of situations, what do, bro? You should go to therapy. What are you talking about? Bro, if you haven't had a girlfriend over a decade, right? 1. 2, you're not able to get women. That's a you thing. At that point, you have to analyze the situation to the point where it's like, the common denominator, if I've talked to 100 women and none of them wanted me, the common denominator is me. Like, it's that simple. Like, take your emotions out of it, take your biasness out of it. Bro, he is the problem. You are the problem. Take it out on my future son. Facts.
as just friends. And as his isolation began to grow, so too did his obsession with finding a girlfriend. George had nearly given up these pursuits too, until he was introduced to Don Steele's course, viewing the program as his last real shot.
Bro, the facts was to what you said when you said take it out on my future son. I was like, damn, facts. I don't know. What are we taking it out on our future son?
Take it out on my future son.
What are we talking about? I'm confused. Big bro in Christ, I beg you to release it, even if it's just to followers. I actually fight with it and we'll listen to it on my own. I got you. I can give you the 15-second snippet. I'll be like Playboy Cardi and just give y'all some snippets. You feel me?
At human connection, obsessively reading the book to the point that he was supposedly able to recite passages by memory alone.
This guy's
On top of
crazy.
this, he would also attend many of this supposed guru's in-person seminars, with some of his visits even being captured on camera and later posted.
Oh, you said to go to therapy to take it out? Like, take it out of yourself. That sounds crazy. Like, bro, like, obviously, whatever pent-up issues he has, he's taking it out on the woman. So go to therapy and take that shit out of yourself. You feel me?
Posted
Oh,
onto
no.
Don Steele's YouTube channel.
It used to be down here. It was called a codpiece, and it's gradually over the years moved up here. So it's read like an erect you-know-what.
And it was in
Wait,
these
what?
courses where George was subjected to all
No, bro. What do you mean?
sorts of bizarre and unsettling ideology.
Turn around here, look at me, and I'm going to tell you what we're going to do today more than anything else. We're going to do this. Nice guy must die.
But despite
cap,
agreeing
bro.
with this man wholeheartedly and following
That's
all of his
cap,
work,
bro.
George was still making very little progress, which was
Am I
evident by the
tweaked?
footage of him at
It looks like an erect. You know what, bro? No, this guy's weird, bro. He's weird. And everyone that's in this class is like sexual deviants. They're perverts. You know what I'm saying? Who want love and they long for love, but they're just weird. They do it in creepy ways. You know what I'm saying? Because why else? Why else? Excuse me. Would someone say nice guys must die? No, being a nice guy is great. Having manners is being nice. You know what I'm saying? But nice guys don't finish last. You know who finished last? What type of people finish last? People that are a freaking mat and people just walk all over them. That doesn't have to correlate with nice. Being nice for someone, you're being nice for, honestly, it's for yourself. If I am at a gas station or a grocery store, right, and I open a door for someone, I'm not doing it for them. I'm doing it for myself. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to do it. Because I am nice. You know, I'm not thinking of like, damn, this person say this person should acknowledge me, and if they don't acknowledge me, then like, you know what I'm saying? But that's what it is, bro. That's why when guys get mad, like, I took you out on a date, I paid $200, I bought you wine, now you're obligated to sleep with me. Like, bro, no, bro, no, that's weird, bro. You guys are weird. That's her body. You know what I'm saying? And why are you so pressed for it in the first place? Like, after one night, bro, she might have AIDS. Bro, she might have AIDS. And because you weren't patient, you know what I'm saying? And act like you've been there before and been a genuine person, and you gotta actually get to know her and understand where she's coming from, right? Then once she gets comfortable, she'll be like, oh shit, well, honestly, I rock with you, I vibe with you. I don't think we can do this because I have AIDS. And now you saved your life, and you could have gained a long time friend, you know what I'm saying, of the opposite sex. But instead, these guys, these weirdos, right? They're weird, bro.
Attending these seminars, as he appears incredibly nervous and kept mainly to himself. And so, recognizing that George had much to improve on, he was given an assignment by one of his instructors. He was told to film a video of his house so that the instructors and everyone else in the class,
looking for a solution. Okay, you're right. Not creepy perverts, but when you're taking a class where the guy has a tie that says it looks like an erect, you know what, bro? That's creepy. That's weird. Like, why? I have never associated a tie with an erect Johnson, a erect man's body part. You know what I'm saying? I've never that. Correlation never transpired in my head. You got to be some creepy, weird guy to even think of that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Could see if he was really making himself and his environment desirable enough to any woman who might come over.
Okay, couch and chair, they match. The woman will really be impressed.
Facts, Sussy T. That's weird.
Knowing this, the footage feels so much lonelier, as it was almost like he was trying to sell.
All right, Alexander, I get what you're coming from. I definitely agree
where you're coming from. That he was really no closer to finding.
I agree.
There's something so depressing about it. And this wasn't his only video.
It is easy for me to hide from my emotions for one more day.
Yo, Joe.
Take a long drive in the car, listen to some music.
I got you.
Daydream, or just do some mundane task around the house.
Hold on. Join the Discord. I appreciate y'all. Join the Discord.
Really doesn't need to be done. That's not too important. And there you go. One more day. And one more day turns into one more.
Hold on. Padry with the YouTube. Look, tell me this is not a W fucking thumbnail, bro. This is a W thumbnail. This is a W thumbnail. Padry's on he's in the YouTube chat, but he did this, bro. This is a WS thumbnail. I appreciate you, my brother. That's fire.
Year.
Months later, on June 23rd, 2008, George
this for a woman is diabolical. Facts,
inside of his basement, and in it we get more insight on
that's a
just
great
how
thumbnail.
severe his isolation had become.
Appreciate you, Sussy T.
Though he still held on to a sliver of optimism thanks to Don Steele's course.
Now, RDS says that I have approximately maybe 15 more years to be successful at this.
15 more years to being able to talk to another human being? Bro, is that not weird? That's weird.
When I heard that, I wanted to continue immediately to start moving on this. I didn't realize I had that much time. So my objective is to be real and to learn to be emotional and to be able to emotionally connect with people.
Before he
So he can't emotionally. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Listen. He's saying that he has no emotions. He literally just told us he has no emotions. That's a psychopath. I believe psychopaths have no emotions, right? So if he has no emotions and he's trying to learn this, I don't want to, bro, he needs help. But the fact is that the teacher is a complete abuser and he's literally preying on people. That's not cool. Yo, Joe, damn, can someone help Joe with Discord?
Eventually reverts back
Yes,
to talking
psychopath fit
about
that
his
description.
uncanny
Facts,
desire
Alex.
to find a younger
Search
woman.
the search history, we get all the
Because when
information.
I'm
Facts,
10
Bachi.
to 20 years older than she is, you know, she has to feel good about this thing.
Ending the video with hints of an uncertain future.
I'm going to post this and see what comes back.
Okay.
He would never upload again. And soon after, it appears George gave up trying, essentially accepting his life of loneliness. But while this would be the last video made to his channel, he wouldn't leave the internet entirely. Soon after this final video was posted, a website was launched called georgesedini.com, which served as a place for George to blog about his emotions. And while something like this could have been beneficial for him, this website would instead only serve to capture his descent into madness.
Okay.
An immediate red flag.
Why did I read the black man? I only saw the black man. Out of all those words, I just zoned in on the black man. That's crazy.
Was raised by the very first text you see on the website, as George wrote, "Why do this? To young girls? Just read below. I kept a running log that includes my thoughts and actions after I saw this project was going to drag on." With the line serving as some sort of bizarre disclaimer, though with no other context, George's entries began. December 22nd, 2008. Time is moving along. Plan to have this done already. I will just keep a running log here as time passes. Many of the young girls here look so beautiful as to not be human.
How young? How young are we talking though? How young are we talking? Because if he's, I forget what age he is, but he's probably like 30s, 40s. You know what I'm saying, right? Is he talking like 28 young, 25, or is he talking underage?
Very edible.
Now, mind you, you have
After
to be
joining
careful.
this gym, started lifting weights and like it. This early post encapsulates what this blog would be focused on: the young women he would see throughout the day, his time at the gym, and his plan. This plan was never expressly stated on the website.
Have you ever been bricked at the gym? Now, mind you, you have to be careful because being a psychopath doesn't mean they are monsters. They just have a stronger tendency to be. Most psychopaths are high functioning in society and even upstanding. Interesting. I didn't know that.
But it was something he obsessed over, mentioning it in every single one of his posts and dubbing it the exit plan, even going as far as to provide a date and time for it: January 6th, 2009
This
at
is not that long
8:15
ago.
p.m.
This was not
Before
that
this day
long
would
ago.
come, however, he would provide further insight into just how lonely he was. Moving into Christmas again, last Christmas with Pam was in 1983. Who knows why? I'm not ugly or too weird. No sex since January 1990 either. I was 29.
Damn!
No shit.
And it's the 2000s?
Over 18 years ago. I actually look good. I dress good. I'm clean shaven, bathe, touch of cologne. Yet 30 million women reject me over an 18 or 25 year period. That's how I
30
see it.
million?
30 million is my rough guesstimate of how many desirable single women there are.
Bro, how bad of talking to women do you have to be? We're 30 million. First of all, from 18 years, 30 million people. Why are you talking to so many people in 18 years? Bro, that's crazy. 30 million? There is no way.
With several other posts of the same nature, the day eventually came for his big exit plan, January 6th, with George writing one message that afternoon. I can do this. This log is not detailed. It is only for confidence to do this. The future holds
Yeah,
even
appreciate you for the raid, appreciate you for the raid, appreciate you for the raid. We got Unknown in the building. Appreciate you for the raid.
less than what I have today. It is 6:40 p.m., about an hour and a half to go. God have mercy. I wish life could have been better for all, and the crazy world can somehow run smoother. I wish I had answers. Bye. Despite this appearing to be his final post, George
Baby
Sedini
Pipe?
wasn't quite finished.
Oh, okay. Yo, Baby Pipe. That's crazy, Baby Pipe. Bro. You got baby strokes? What's going on? He's not here? Oh, no worries.
As he would come back
Yeah,
only
what's
hours
good with you?
later,
What's good
writing
with you,
simply,
Pipe?
It's 8:45 p.m.
How was your
I chickened out.
how was your stream?
Shit. I brought the loaded guns, everything.
What'd you play?
Whatever George Sedini had been planning that day, it was clear that his exit plan was something incredibly disturbing. And based on his use of guns, plural, it was likely not just an exit plan for himself. But thankfully, he didn't go through with it. In fact, he seemed to have dropped the plan entirely, as months would go by without any update to his blog. Though this wouldn't last.
Appreciate
as in
you.
April of
How long have you been streaming for?
2009, he began posting
Hope you
yet
like the stream,
again,
by the way.
with these entries being even more disturbing. July 23rd, 2009. Wow, I just looked out my front window and saw a beautiful college-age girl leave Bob's house across the street. I guess he got...
Okay, so college-age girl, that's under 21, 18, that's in between 18 and 22 and beyond, right? But he said young girl, because, I mean, you could be 60 in college, right? You could be 70, you could be 80, you could be 90 in college. But context clues was young age, so he's talking between maybe 18 and 23. If he's in his 40s or 50s, I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of weird. 18? And you're 50 something or 40 something? What, 18?
Got a good lay today. College girls are hoes. I masturbate frequently. He is about 45 years old. She was long-haired, hot little hottie with a beautiful bod. I masturbate frequently.
Bro, he was watching someone else's, hold on. He was watching someone else's house, right? Bob's house. He was watching Bob's house and he's watching women leave and he's just sitting there masturbating. What?
The strangest part of this entire website was, according to those he worked with and the neighbors, they all thought George was normal. A little off, sure, but it appeared that these disturbing thoughts and plans were kept solely in his blog and solely in his mind. But on July 28th, 2009, this would all change. George had boarded a Port Authority bus that day and took a seat, carrying with him some sort of duffel bag, and as the ride commenced, he unzipped the bag and began to fiddle with something inside of it. An anonymous man sitting next to him noticed this and curiously leaned over to see what he was doing. In George Sedini's hand was what appeared to be a grenade. The stunned passenger ran off at the next stop and immediately alerted the police. But bizarrely, nothing actually came of this. No explosions happened that day, and upon police eventually tracking down Sedini 2 days later, he was searched, but there was no sign of this supposed grenade, and the man who had reported this incident was unable to positively identify him. And so, George was released, allowing him to continue on with his day, and to continue on with his posting. August 3rd, 2009. I took off today, Monday, and tomorrow to practice my routine and make sure it was well polished.
What, is he about to go attack some people? Is he about to go harm some people?
I need to work out every detail. There is only one shot. Also, I need to be completely immersed into something before I can be successful. I haven't had a drink since Friday at about 2:30. Total effort needed. Tomorrow is the big day.
Okay, what do you
Last
guys
time
think
I
it's
tried
gonna
this
be?
in January, I chickened out. Let's see how...
I mean, it could be that. Oh, yeah. It could be that. It could be, I don't know, bro. Going to stick up a robbery.
How this new approach works.
Is he gonna come in like with a grenade and say a log bug, like a log bug, like and run it into some random chick's house? Sleep with me or else a log bug. Like what are we talking about?
Maybe soon I will see God and Jesus. This was the final update made to GeorgeSedini.com, and unlike his previous attempt at carrying out this exit plan, this time he didn't back out.
What is he going to do?
On August 4th, 2009, George Sedini would enter an...
Could you imagine that these are like the first? These are the first influencers right here. These are the first workout. These are the first gym influencers right here. The chicks that were on the VHS tapes. That's actually like insane to think about. It's the same concept, just with older technology. That's crazy to think about.
LA Fitness.
Just like the other guy was the first Andrew Tate. Bro, that ass, he was the first Andrew Tate. And he probably learned that game from somebody else who learned it from somebody else. You know what I'm saying? It's just a cycle. It keeps going and going and going.
In Bridgeville, Pennsylvania, and walked directly into a woman's aerobics class with a duffel bag in his hand.
Andrew Tate is better? No.
He then dropped his bag on the floor with a loud bang before he closed the door and shut off all the lights.
No way.
In a moment of darkness and confusion, one witness recalled that she felt the presence of someone who didn't belong there. Before total panic would ensue, everyone was just screaming so loud. At first, I didn't even think shots were being fired. It was so surreal. At that moment, George Sedini had brandished 2 guns from his bag and opened fire on the group of 30, all of whom were women.
Serious?
Which was entirely the point. In that dark...
Oh my God, bro, he got so mad at a woman that he decided to unalive the woman. Bro, this is insane. This is crazy. Bro, this is crazy.
Cramped room.
Yeah, those who used to be
George
considered
would
really
discharge
attractive,
his
which is kind of funny
52
by standards nowadays. Nowadays, if you don't have, if your body ain't shaped like an ant, you get no Instagram likes. Your body got to be shaped like an ant, bro. It's crazy. It's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? That's why I feel like in real life, the Instagram aesthetic, right, is winning. I feel like the everyday normal woman, the ones that don't have two duck lips, you know what I'm saying? And the ant booty, like, so she got to walk like this, you know what I'm saying? Or takes 3 seats on an airplane because her ass is so fat and juicy, you know? Like, that's crazy. That's crazy.
striking 12 different women and then himself.
Extremely neurotic.
Of the injured,
Alexander,
49-year-old
fat
Elizabeth
BBL.
Gannon, 38-year-old Jody
Bring natural
Billingsley, and
booties back.
46-year-old Heidi Overmeyer would tragically lose their lives, while the others were left with permanent injuries, both physical and mental.
Oh my God.
It wasn't hard to find a motive. George had spelled it out right there in his blog. He desired women so much that his inability to ever gain a real connection with any of them turned his infatuation into pure hatred. And this is how he wanted to make them pay. And the ironic part is that this
This is the first crash out incel.
was all so avoidable, as these plans were heavily implied on his website, which had been publicly
The first
available
crash
online
out.
for roughly an entire year. Yet no one cared enough about him to ever look.
It is easy for me to hide from my emotions for one more day.
Knowing what we know
That's
now,
crazy.
George's channel is highly disturbing, as it shows us a glimpse into a mind on the verge of completely snapping, and a last gasp attempt at achieving normalcy by a person who would go on to become a monster when he didn't get what he wanted.
Just everything I need. Well, that about sums it up.
Hi guys, I am with Lewis,
Oh my God. Oh,
having a little drink.
oh, he got his first one?
Mark
He got his
Williams
first
always
one?
dreamed of
Oh my God. Whoa, 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 whoa. Diamond, what's good? In the building. Hold up. Salute. What's good with you, Diamond? Sad boy Diamond's dancing, gigging like the king of pop in the motherfucking big. What's good with you, my boy? How was your day? Did you stream today? And if so, how was stream? And if not, I hope you're taking care of your health because I know you were sick. So I hope you're feeling better, my brother in Christ. What introduction. If we think about it, he might have committed absolute horror, but he had a rational in his way. It was quite sad to see he was twisted by circumstances to become like that. No, facts. No, this is facts. This is facts. I streamed for a little. It was good to put this puzzle game Alex showed me. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Alex is him. Alex is home. I was gonna say home. I almost said hung. Holy shit. No, I'm joking. That was a reach. That was a reach. But Alex is dope. I fuck with Alex. He's cool.
being a YouTuber. He had grown up watching parkour content on the site, becoming attached to both its many talented creators and the hobby itself.
See, I said hum. You know, I have a speech impediment. I have a speech impediment, right? I talk like XQC and a bit, and then you know, and then the maple leaf and
Eventually becoming
That's
so
me.
inspired by it that he launched his own channel in 2019 at the age of just 15, with Mark hoping that someday
games
his channel would make that dream of his
are the
come
wave.
true. The page went by many names over the years, but eventually Mark would settle on the moniker Displace. And depending on who you ask,
was
his
poppin'.
videos were either extremely impressive or extremely irresponsible. They showed scenes of
Anti-chamber. Whoa, what kind of sick game was this? Was this like, I was about to say a crazy joke. Oh my God. I was gonna let it fly too.
Mark high atop buildings, jumping rooftop to rooftop, climbing on massive abandoned cranes, and fleeing from security guards and the cops on more than a few occasions.
Police are on the way already now.
Yeah, they'll catch me then, won't they?
Okay, Displace.
Often seen with him was his younger brother, who he had grown incredibly close with, which was due in part to the fact that Mark was somewhat of a loner and didn't have many friends in his own personal life. Though according to his mother, this wasn't necessarily by choice, as she explained that he did desperately want friendship, and he was incredibly caring, he just had a habit of making the wrong friends, describing Mark as trusting to a fault.
I kind of was like that too growing up.
Mark's longing for
can
camaraderie
relate.
became especially apparent not long after the launch of Displace,
I
as his
can
brother
relate.
slowly began appearing less and less in his videos.
Yo, I went to 5 elementary schools. So like at a point, it's like, bro, what's the point of making friends? Or you try to, but like it's already ingrained in your head. So like you're like, damn, I'm gonna move, or I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna move, or this, that, and the other. So like it's hard. Like I make friends easy, but I'm not gonna lie, I don't keep a lot of friends. To be honest, I don't keep a lot of friends, and a lot of times it's because of my lack of communication, because I don't check up on people or this, that, and the other, you know? Like it's just maybe it stems from that, right? Like these people, they have issues because they just never got women. They just never got women. They never had no riz. They never had no sauce. So then that turns into resentment. You feel me? But I have no resentment. It's just, bro, like that's my way is like, bro, it's hard for me to maintain. I get friends easily. I make friends easy, but it's hard for me to maintain these friends. So that's like, yo, Diamond, I'm not gonna lie, I fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? Rhythm, I be fucking with him. You know? Like Rhythm, I'm not gonna lie, bro, Rhythm will send me memes, videos. He probably send it to everyone, right? But the fact that I'm included in that, like, I think it's dope. And sometimes I'll look at it and just not respond, like, you know, and I'll be feeling bad. But that's, like, it is what it is. I just made a Discord. Do I have to verify my email because it's not letting me? I don't remember exactly, but I appreciate you for making a Discord just to be in my Discord. Joe, you're amazing. I appreciate you. I didn't have many friends either, but I lost them halfway through high school. Then I never made friends with people for the next 1 decade, literally afterward. Yeah, damn. But the thing, what's good about the internet is that, like, you can literally make friends. Like, my life, I'm not gonna lie, my life is busy. Like, I'm a busy person. Like, I'm always busy. Like, I'm always, because I have a daughter, top of working full time, at top of maintaining a girlfriend, you know what I'm saying? Like, all this is like low-key work, you know? And top of streaming, you know, I'm losing literally sleep for this, right? I forgot my point. But the internet though. But the internet. Listen. Whenever I get on my PC, I can talk to people who are like-minded, who are grinding and busy with life. You know, busy with life, and then we could just like play a game, you know, a common interest, and then you end up meeting these people over time, or content, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's really dope. Like, say it's 11 o'clock at night, like you really don't want to go out to your friends. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want people coming over, bro. It's 11 o'clock. I just worked an 8-hour shift, bro, and on top of another part-time job. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to do all that. I want to chill, and this is an easy way and a very like damn near therapeutic and relaxing way for just chill out. You know what I'm saying? Oh, bro, Rhythm will never not let you be his friend. That's why I fuck with Rhythm.
Forcing him to do these free runs by himself, which he implied was something he didn't enjoy
How do I
as much.
watch a YouTube video?
Not now. I don't think
Yeah, that's a lot of work.
Facts. He ditched me, leaving me by myself, and I've got a problem with talking to myself as well.
Yeah, what's good with you, Cat? I appreciate you for pulling up, Cat, in the YouTube chat. Let's go. Baby strokes.
Coupled with the fact that he was dealing with the tribulations of growing up, led to his uploads on the channel becoming more and more sporadic, as he would often go dark for a few months, only to return with the promise of more consistent uploads.
Alright guys, don't know if you can see me or not, but I promise you this place is coming back.
That often never came. It was clear that he still longed to be a YouTuber.
Yeah,
he just needed some sort of a spark. And sure enough, at the end of 2020, he would find one right in his own comment section. In a since-deleted video, Mark would receive a comment from a man named Lewis Ashdown, who explained that he was a big fan of Mark's content and that he would love to join him in an upcoming video, as they both just so happened to live in Uckfield. It was exactly what Mark had been needing, a friend, and now
he has no eyes. Damn. That kid looks like Spooky Black. Who's that? The kid before? I don't know who Spooky Black is. Is he spooky because he's black?
not only a friend, but a friend
singer?
he could make
I've never heard
videos
of him
with.
before.
And so that's exactly what he would do.
Is he dope?
Hi guys, I'm back here with Lewis.
I'm watching you. I'll figure it out after. I can't miss any more Nani streams. I appreciate you, Joe.
The water treatment.
You already watched this with Baby Pipe?
In Uckfield, on the
Please don't
industrial
spoil.
estate.
Please don't
See you in
spoil.
a sec, guys.
From their first meeting on, Lewis became a core part of the Displaced channel, leading to the two growing closer by the day, with Mark
He looks like Aiden Ross right here.
speaking about this bond on a live stream in March of 2021.
If you're going exploring at an abandoned pub, yeah, keep your mate with you. Make sure he's someone you can trust.
Yeah.
You know, and be careful is all I can say.
W advice.
In the video where me and Lewis climbed the college, you know, I was constantly looking out for him because he did get dangerously close to some of the edges, but you know, that's what life's about, isn't it?
But despite finding
Yo, Spooky Black, nah. His name is Spooky Black, but he's white. What? Nah, he does look like him though. That was funny. Hey, good joke. Good joke, Diamond.
his new
Already
parkour
did?
partner,
I sent you
Mark
pictures
still
of
had
Black.
other issues
Wait,
getting in
is
the
this
way
the
of
same
his
video?
uploads,
Yeah,
as
it's
he
the
was
same
now
video.
18 years old and was facing the reality of having to get a job, forcing him to put his
do
channel
you
on the
mean?
back burner.
He has
Mark
no eyes.
discussed this struggle and the many others he was facing at the time in that same March livestream, with his tone about Displace's future sounding less than optimistic.
I've been doing some talking with Lewis, seeming like he wants to get back into climbing and stuff. I haven't actually done it since Christmas, and I've got a bad back. Right? It's been getting worse and worse lately. Don't know why. I need to go to the hospital and have myself checked out. I am not sure where my channel is going to go. I don't know if I'm going to keep doing these videos. I don't know if I'm going to be doing different videos, or whether I'm going to stop completely.
But unlike other times when he had gotten down on his channel, this time he wasn't alone, and his friend Lewis was there to have his back as he pushed Mark to continue his work, even showing up in the comments of this line.
W-friend
Live stream under the name Moral Unknown, where he went as far as to offer up a potential location that they could film their next video in order to get Mark re-inspired. We'll do Buxted Hotel first video back? And sure enough, just days later, the two would arrive at Buxted Hotel to begin filming yet another video.
Hi guys, I am with Lewis.
Yeah, what's good with you, my boy?
This would be their last on the Displaced channel, as not even 2 months after it was uploaded, both Mark Williams and Lewis Ashdown would vanish without a trace. It was the waning hours of Saturday, May 29th, 2021. Mark met Lewis at the Maresfield Recreation Ground to have a few drinks and discuss their next potential video. Though once there, it was the drinks that took priority, and very quickly Mark had become intoxicated, leading to him calling his house to tell his aunt, who he had been living with, that he would be heading back now. On the call, his aunt could tell that he was drunk, but Lewis chimed in to assure her not to worry, telling her, "I'll get him home safe," which made his aunt feel slightly better. After all, it was only a short few-minute walk back to the house anyway.
Bro, he set him up. I'm not gonna lie. He set him up. His supposed friend set him up.
Instead, 12 hours would pass, and Mark still hadn't made it back, while Lewis himself also failed to arrive home. At some point during their short walk back, both boys had disappeared. They were reported as missing the very next morning, and the area they were last in was combed thoroughly.
No worries, I appreciate you, Riff, for pulling up. Like always, I appreciate you. Enjoy the rest of your night.
Though very little was uncovered. Around them had been large pockets of forest and murky bodies of water, leading to some questioning if perhaps the boys had gotten lost, or even had fallen into the water. Though regardless of the theories, as a full 24 hours passed, many began to fear the worst. Until something strange happened.
What happened?
Reports began pouring in from witnesses claiming to have seen Lewis. Some thought they saw him leaving a local pub the morning after he supposedly had gone missing, while others had seen him at a local movie theater, seemingly completely unaware that the whole town was looking for him. These sightings introduced the possibility that the boys were perhaps runaways, causing several pleas to be made throughout the press, begging them to come back home.
But he's at least 18, right? Isn't he 18?
But it would be the police who would find Lewis first, tracking him down at his friend named Liam Hansen's house. There, the cops fired off a barrage of questions, as they not only tried to get answers as to where the boys had been, but more importantly now, they needed to know where Mark was. Throughout all the sightings, it was only ever Lewis that had been spotted. And even now, after searching this friend's home, Mark wasn't there either.
Oh my God.
So where had Mark Williams gone? Well, Lewis himself offered very little, outright refusing to speak on the boys' whereabouts. But his friend Liam wasn't so quiet, as when he was questioned separately, he claimed to know exactly what had happened on the night of May 29th, 2021, the day in which both boys had disappeared. And he knew because Lewis had told him. According to the boy, the night that Lewis and Mark had met at the park, Lewis poured a cocktail for his friend, and then another, and then another, each one stronger than the last.
Whoa. I asked my dad for Nintendo Online, and he said maybe, which means most likely because he liked the price. Can we all cheer because I don't have to play it alone anymore? Let's go! Maybe one of these days we could play Mario Kart. Like we could have a community game night where we play Mario Kart. That would be fire. Being a runaway doesn't necessarily mean they can't run away. Being a runaway is simply disappearing without informing anyone, leading for the authorities to look for them. Oh, I didn't know that. Appreciate you, Alex.
Causing Mark to become drunk almost immediately. Realizing he was drinking too much, Mark told Lewis that he had enough. But Lewis persisted, outright demanding that he keep drinking, leading to Mark begging Lewis to let him stop. At one point, Mark's pleas finally caused Lewis to back off, as the boy instead agreed to make him a non-alcoholic drink, only for him to fill the cup with even more liquor when Mark wasn't looking.
Oh, that's messed up.
By 11:30,
he don't care. You could get alcohol poisoning. You could die. You know what I'm saying? You could be sick for multiple days on end. Bro, what are you doing?
Mark could barely
That's
stand,
messed up.
prompting him to make that phone call to his aunt, letting her know that he would be back soon. Meanwhile, Lewis had been so
being an
preoccupied
adult?
with getting his friend drunk that he was still fairly sober at this point. And in his sober state, he promised Mark's aunt that he would get him home safe. Seconds after that phone call ended, Mark hunched over to vomit, which is precisely when Lewis pulled a large kitchen knife from his pocket and plunged it directly into Mark's back.
What? Oh my God, you think you would know somebody? He literally stabbed him in the back?
Mark stumbled and asked Lewis to call him an ambulance, being unable to comprehend what had just happened. To which Lewis responded by laughing, before doing it again.
Are you
and
serious?
again, and again. This is what Lewis had.
Nah, see, this is why you can't be around everyone. You can't just kick it with people. Bro, people can't just be cool. We can't just be friends and kick it and drink. Well, you gotta stab me quite literally in the back? What are we talking about here? What are we talking
told
about
Liam
here?
in the days after the alleged attack, but as Liam recounted the story to the police, he made it clear that this wasn't just a tall tale, as he had actually seen it for himself.
No, there's no
When
way
Lewis
this could
had
be
told him
rational.
the story, he pulled out his phone and put it up to Liam's face, revealing that he had filmed the entire ordeal.
Oh, and
sure
he
enough,
filmed
when
it?
police searched Lewis's devices, they would find that footage, though it was far worse than they ever could have imagined.
Okay, what happened next?
On Lewis Ashdown's cell phone were 7 total videos depicting the attack, with the footage spanning nearly an hour in total, during which Mark had been stabbed
I'm gonna be sick.
107 times,
I'm gonna be
on
sick.
top of having a number of other sadistic things done to him. And all the while, it was said that Lewis was giggling manically. When asked about what he had seen in those recordings, Liam provided further detail on just how awful the attack was, recounting that
107 times? Could you? There's no way someone can get stabbed 107 times. That is insane. That's not insane to y'all. That's crazy.
he ripped Mark's eyes out. Proper psychotic stuff. I was going into shock. I was shocked how he came out with it. I wanted to run
He
and tell
ripped
someone.
his eyes out?
This was clearly not a normal crime. It displayed a level of evil and hatred that goes past human comprehension, and due to its brutality, police assumed that surely something must have happened between these two to breed so much hatred inside of Lewis. But according to Lewis, this wasn't actually the case. Instead, he stated that he had simply found Mark to be annoying, and that
He stabbed him 107 times and ripped his eyes out just because he was annoying? He had him looking like the guy at the end of Jeepers Creepers 1. What are we talking about here? That's insane. Why would you? The fact that you ripped someone's eyes out because he was simply annoying? Bro, get this creature, this demon, this devil off the streets. How about that?
had been wanting to kill him for some time because of this, and had just been waiting for the right moment.
Complete
Plus, he
psychopath.
always wanted to know what it was like to kill someone.
That's insane.
And that was it. That was
That's
his
insane.
entire motive.
That's crazy.
Lewis Ashdown would be arrested the day he was found and later sentenced to life in prison, with parole eligibility in 25 years.
He should get no parole ever. Bro, do you know how sadistic it is? 107 times you got stabbed. And then they ripped your eyes out after you got stabbed. Imagine your body is still bleeding and you're just going ahead and just, let me rip his eyes out. Like, bro, like that's crazy. That's not crazy to y'all? That's disgusting.
Mark's body-
That's sick. That's very sadistic. That's like very like savage. That's like you have no regards for human life. You know what I'm saying? What they be saying on TNT and when you be watching an NBA game, they had no regard for human life. That's literally what this just is, bro. That's crazy.
He was found dumped in a nearby body of water and eventually given a proper burial.
Appreciate you for the raid. Appreciate you for the. Thank you for the raid. Appreciate you for the raid.
I'm back here with Lewis, and we're going to do the water treatment facility.
With this context, Mark's channel is utterly devastating. All he wanted was a friend to film videos with. But sure enough, as his mother had warned, he was trusting to a fault.
If you're going exploring at an abandoned pub,
He was probably mad because he had clout. He had a K of subscribers, 1.27K subscribers. He did this for clout, and then we recorded because he was gonna find a way to release it. You know what I'm saying? For clout. He stabbed him 107 times and ripped his eyeballs out for clout. And already watched this? Okay,
keep
that's
your
what's
mate
up, bro.
with you.
That's what's up, bro.
Make sure he's someone
Enjoy
you can
the show.
trust, you know,
Get your
and be
popcorn.
careful.
Which brings us to a disturbing revelation. Just months before he would kill Mark, Lewis was the one that encouraged him to get back out there and film with him. And based on his testimony that he had been wanting to kill Mark for a long time, it makes it very clear that he was doing this not to be a good friend, but to get Mark alone in an isolated spot so that he could carry out his plan. And adding more weight to this theory, when they visited the Buxted Hotel, which Lewis himself had suggested during the livestream, Mark was uncharacteristically drunk.
Hi guys, I am with Lewis. Just having a little drink.
Hop off. What do you mean hop? Are you talking to hop off your nutsack? Because he was like, you already watched this? Is that what's going on? He's on your nutsack right now. You should hop off, right?
Okay, so we'll smash this after we smash these.
Which was never really part of his channel before the upload. And Lewis was uncharacteristically nervous.
We're going to do a couple more bangers. Can't tell you what they are in case anyone's watching that shouldn't be watching. Who's watching? Well, no, I mean watching the videos, because I know that the police do watch my channel sometimes.
Paranoid even of being caught by the cops, despite being totally unfazed in previous videos, where in some he was literally being chased by security guards. And coincidentally, by the end of this video, we get an indication as to why Lewis was so nervous. Because he had been carrying a knife. All this leads me to believe that that night, Lewis pushed Mark to film a video in an abandoned location, then got him drunk, and was going to carry through with the murder.
He recorded himself doing this? Bro, you gotta be the most stupidest criminal in the world. Why would you record yourself about to kill someone?
Before eventually backing out for
he has no regards for human life.
Unknown reasons. And all the while, Mark was completely unaware, never once suspecting that the man he had been filming with had secretly been plotting to kill him, and one day would actually go through
hundreds of
with
videos?
it.
That's insane.
Okay, I'll wrap it up now then, guys. Yeah, I'll see ya.
All right, bet.
I'm gonna try and stay on this side and go across. Well, this should be quite amusing.
Chapter 3. Joshua Brown.
Joshua Brown started his YouTube channel back in 2010, a time when many individuals, including himself, used the site to upload random videos offering momentary glimpses into their lives. Joshua
One man recorded just his cars getting rained on. My man, look, he had his cars, they were getting rained on, and at the time those cars were like filthy, you know what I'm saying? Like he was really flexing on them. He was flexing on the gram before it was really the gram.
Was in his mid-30s at the time and had recently finished serving in the Navy, before eventually settling down in Canton, Ohio, where he focused on his many passions.
Hey, slay, bitch. I think it's beauty as a role to play in there. I believe it's a question of disregard and some sort of desire to hold some memory of it, like a twisted way similar to people having fan pictures and such. Some method to relive the moments. Oh, I think that's a very interesting perspective. He got like 1,000 stabs and carved his eyes out.
He loved driving,
insane.
He loved technology, and
That's
he loved
insane.
a little bit of danger. And soon,
yeah, what's good, Astro? In the building, we got STC_Mats, aka Ma Astro, in the motherfucking building. Wrong one. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, I gotta be like kind of quiet because my girlfriend, you know, she gets up at like today, she has to get up at 3 a.m. for work. So, you know what I'm saying? I gotta be quiet a little bit, you feel me? But I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? How was your life? How was your life? How was your life? Is crazy. How was your day, bro? How was your day? What'd you get into today?
Waited with a product that was essentially the sum of all three.
Is this an ad for Tesla?
For Joshua, these electric vehicles were a technological marvel and the future of the automotive industry.
Bro, before I got my car, so I got a new car yesterday, right? I was gonna get this car. I was gonna get a Tesla. That's what I was gonna get. I was gonna get a Tesla. Bro, tell me that. So the insurance or the monthly payments was like, it was a slave deal though. It was 7 years for this car. It was crazy. 6 years. But you know what I'm saying? 6 years, I think it was at 414, right? A month. Bro, they asked for $596 a month in insurance. I said, no, it's okay. I was going to take a 2020 Nissan Leaf. I was like, bro, give me that weak shit. Hey, yo, give me that weak shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I'm not paying $600 for insurance. That's stupid. I've been building my PC. I'm so excited if I can get it all up and running by Saturday. Still waiting on cooler and GPU. Ooh, that's actually fire, bro. Then you can start playing some games with me.
After this is game right. I forgot game name, but it's Sui good. Like hella good.
Yeah. After this is the game, my G. Of course, no worries. Don't wake her up needlessly. Facts.
And he dreamed of one day
both gotta
having
make this
one,
money.
with that dream eventually coming true in 2015 when he would purchase his very own Tesla Model S that would eventually become his life and his YouTube channel's primary focus. He began uploading videos of his new car immediately, but rather than these focusing on the vehicle itself, it was its most controversial feature that interested him the most: autopilot. The feature had become available for Tesla drivers in October of 2015, which is exactly when—
Can you get pulled over if like you're drunk and your car is driving for itself? Can you get pulled over? Like, is that a DUI if your hand's not on the wheel and it's literally driving? You know?
When Joshua purchased his car and began uploading these videos showcasing its possibilities.
It takes all
this song satisfying question mark.
At least now you don't have to worry about it.
Just for the comment.
Just let it go.
He wanted to essentially be a pioneer, providing an overview of what self-driving was really all about, breaking down the specifics and showcasing a—
Bro, that's a big ass screen. I ain't gonna lie to you. Imagine having this big ass iPad in your car. That's so hard. That's filthy.
variety of unique situations that you might find yourself in if you were to use this driving mode yourself.
This section in here is going to be very, very difficult for the car to handle. We're filming this.
Bro, I be sitting on Twitter. People actually are like having conversations with ChatGPT, like dead ass having like full on blown conversations with an AI. And there ain't nothing wrong with AIs just to get to ever take over. AIs, I respect you, I love you, but like you're not a human being, you know. And I feel like humans need to interact with other humans, right? Like either friends or a family member or even a therapist. You guys should be able to feel comfortable to talk to that person, you know what I'm saying, about personal issues. Now, if you want to make a business plan to make $100 million or content creation or to automate your life and this, that, and the other, I believe ChatGPT is perfect for that. You know what I'm saying? But like other things, like more personal things, come on now. Let's keep it a stack. Reckless endangerment and DUI just because planes have autopilot doesn't mean the pilot isn't in control. Astro, that's actually a great.
Just so that you can see scenarios where the car does not do well, so that you've got something to judge off of it when you're driving on your
C D E F G
I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to time you out. I ain't gonna lie.
K L M N O P Q R S T U V W X Y and Z.
I had to ban him.
And he tried to make a point of doing so safely, as he never used the camera behind the wheel and always had someone help.
That's me. I talk to AI all day, not ChatGPT, but apps like Character AI. What is Character AI? I've never heard of Character AI. What is a Character AI? What are we, Joe? What are we doing, Joe? No. We need to make sure that we have human interactions. You feel me? Human. You need human AI. No. I'm just kidding, bro. Do whatever you want with your life. You know what I'm saying? Who am I to tell you what to, what not to do? That's weird of me.
Helping him to avoid any accidents. But despite his focus on—
I got an AI girlfriend? What? What are we? I don't mean to laugh. Actually, I do. That's hilarious. What do you mean you need to touch grass?
on safety, it was clear that he was pushing the capabilities of this brand new technology, as at this point it was still in its infancy. With one of the more
blood boyfriend? An AI boyfriend is crazy.
Red flags being the placement of his hands.
What's the Ghost in the Shell concept?
Here we are, stop and go traffic on 271, and geez, car's doing it all itself.
When Joshua was shown driving, he hardly ever had his hands on the wheel, as he said he wanted to get the true experience of self-driving.
That's fire.
This was something that Tesla had actually adamantly advised against, and even had
the creators of the car said don't do it, and so he did it.
Visual and audible warnings if it detected that your hands were off the steering wheel. But Joshua seemed to find a workaround, as he instead used his legs to avoid tripping the sensor, while keeping his hands close by, ready to grab the wheel in case of an emergency.
How I actually do it is so that it is really actually hands-free, is I keep my knees up Because the tack works.
W loophole. Wait, no, that's not a W loophole. Safe drive safe, guys. Baby pipe with the third raid. I'm sorry, my boy. Astro, can you time out baby pipe too, please? Por favor.
It's pretty good, but I can still get my foot down to a brake and just keep it like this because you can react so quickly.
It was clear that Joshua truly believed that this car that was driving him was safe. And this belief was only strengthened.
Shout out. No. What do you mean? No, man. Time him out. Don't shout him out. Time him out. Bro, this is the third. What are you talking about? The third raid in a row? Come on now. How do you start stream, then end stream, then start stream, then end stream, then start stream, then end stream 3 times in a row? This is cap. He's trying to troll me.
Of 2016.
Did Rando Nautica
that
fall
day,
off?
Joshua had been driving his car on the interstate when a large truck suddenly merged into his lane, with its driver not even seeing his car. And before Joshua could even react, the autopilot kicked in and veered out of the way, avoiding what would have been a certain collision. Amazed by the event, Joshua would upload dashcam footage of the close call to his YouTube channel, where he praised the vehicle's response. Tessie did great. Excellent job,
Tessie?
Elon. This video would immediately go viral, exploding to over 4 million views between the 2 versions that Joshua had posted. But while the response to this video was overwhelming, especially for a channel that was accustomed to getting just a few hundred views, there was one response in particular that impacted Joshua the most. As Tesla's owner, Elon Musk, would repost the video on Twitter. Stunned by the tweet, Joshua would later state, "For something to catch Elon Musk's eye, I can die and go to heaven now." He had...
See, this is why it says, this is why we shouldn't be like worshiping idols. We shouldn't be worshiping idols. No, don't worship idols. Don't worship people, bro. They're like, no, this is crazy. You have a whole life to yourself. You know what I'm saying? You have one chance in life, one chance, one time to live. You know what I'm saying? You have one life to live. Why would you want to... It might be a joke, but like, you know what I'm saying? Some people really, oh my God, I'm fanned out. Oh my God, Elon Musk, he reposted my video. What does that mean? Did he contact you? Did he hit you in the DMs? You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I appreciate you for the video. You're really making my product look good. You feel me? That's crazy though. Now you're like, oh my God, I'm fanned out and I want to off myself. No, bro, you have a life to live.
Had no way of knowing then. But this would not
Joe,
be the
I got you. I'm gonna get you a sub, Joe.
last time that Elon Musk would tweet about him,
ever?
though his next feature would be under much different circumstances.
Facts, Joe.
It happened just 1 month after Joshua Brown's video had gone viral. He was driving on Highway 27 on a clear sunny day at approximately 4 p.m. With open road ahead, Joshua turned on his trusted autopilot, and it stayed in autopilot mode for over half an hour. As at this point, his trust in the car was higher than ever, causing Joshua to seemingly lose focus on the road, as he was quickly coming up on an intersection where a massive 18-wheeler had been turning left, blocking Joshua's entire lane. Joshua was seemingly so unfocused that he didn't even notice it. Even stranger, the car itself didn't detect this either, despite the entire trailer being horizontal in their lane. This was due to its pure white body, as the sun was shining so brightly against it that, for whatever reason, it became invisible to the self-driving AI. And with neither Joshua nor the car registering the danger that they were in, the vehicle would strike the trailer, going 74 miles per hour.
Oh, it's over.
There were no attempts by Joshua to even move the steering wheel, and the brakes hadn't so much as been tapped. The collision happened at full speed, and it happened so fast that the car drove straight through underneath, shearing the entire top of the vehicle off, and continuing driving full speed down the road.
Took that man's head top off. Took his melon off the vine. GG's.
Before it would eventually crash to a halt. When the driver of the truck rushed over to see the damage, Joshua Brown was already dead, and the truck driver could hear nothing but the sound.
That's nasty. Facts. At least I bet he didn't
Potter.
suffer. You know what I heard though? I heard that if you were to get decapitated, right? That's what it's called, decapitated. If your head was to get chopped off, whoosh, they say that your head still feels that sensation. It wasn't even a sensation. It's a pain. You know what I'm saying? Because the open nerves. You know what I'm saying? For like 30 seconds. Imagine you feeling that for 30 seconds. That sheer amount of pain for, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, bro. You're done for, bro. You know, oh my God. Oh my God, that's crazy. That I feel like that's just as worse as like if you were to die by drowning because you literally are choking on water. Like that's a horrible death. Oh my God. In this case, the brain was likely destroyed. I hope so. I hope it like just turned into like brain juice. Bro asked for a little off the top.
You can own it on DVD and video. The adventure is bigger. The magic is stronger.
I love Harry Potter.
Harry Potter. Harry Potter.
Discovered in Joshua Brown's car was a DVD player, which many believe Joshua had used to watch Harry Potter while on that drive, thus explaining why he never reacted to the impending collision.
Bro was watching it. I could never.
Now, this is something that has been disputed by his family, and ultimately it doesn't seem to have been fully proven or disproven. But in the end, the fault of the accident was placed mainly on the driver of the truck, who had made that left turn, and Joshua Brown, who had failed to pay attention to the road, as it was revealed that during his 37-minute drive, he only had his hands on the wheel for just 25 total seconds.
Bro, that you know how much faith and trust you had to have had in someone for this to even happen? For you to have your hand on the wheels for 25 seconds out of a 34-minute car ride? Bro, that's insane. You have the ultimate trust in, like, there's not like human error. There's not like AI error. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, that's crazy.
Joshua Brown always wanted to be part of the innovation of Tesla's autopilot, and in doing so, he wrote himself into the history books as being the first person to ever perish in a self-driving accident. And while this is no doubt a tragedy, his death has led to numerous safety improvements and a better understanding of the self-driving technology that he had given his life to study.
That's crazy. But I mean, in the end though, like, his legacy lives on, right? Within at least Tesla, right? Because they had such a horrible accident and such horrible PR from their brand, their car, that they improved it drastically, right? It was because of him. So in the end, in a weird, twisted, sick way, he's will forever be a part of Tessie and Tesla, you know?